Okay. I am back. Now TV Canada. I am just Jen. I am Jen. Uh, I didn't say that right. Anyways, the Chinese store, the Chinese market store near the Chinatown where I live in Vancouver. Oh my God, they drive me nuts. So they know I have a thing with food, and they know when the harvest is out, I come and I buy out all their fruit. I've done this 2 years in a row, make a bunch of jam, and this year you saw me in the videos. I went out and I sold a bunch of my food and my jams, and I sold out. So because I do this to them, go shopping, and I'm very picky and stuff, they kind of get to know me, and they torture me because they come up with this really good stuff they bring into the store, and it just catches my appetite, savory, and it just makes my mouth water. And then I'm like, now I want to buy out the store. So I spend more than I intend to spend when I go in there because they do this to me every once in a while. And now, because I was the jam girl for 2 years, they've gone and found an entire new line of healthy jam from France. And I haven't had rhubarb in who knows how long, and I didn't make any rhubarb jam. I didn't succeed at my garden, so I didn't get to plant any rhubarb, so I never figured out how to work with the rhubarb. So I couldn't resist buying the strawberry and rhubarb. And like, you can eat this stuff guilt free. It's low in calories. The carbs are a maximum of 10. Sugars are a maximum of 10. And since you're only using 1 tablespoon, like, it's nothing, right? So you're well within your limits of 5% or less as little, and 15% as more, because it's just not even registering there, right? 10%, 1%, so you're good to go. Enjoy the jam. And I looked at other bottles, and they're all like that. And so I came home and I finished off the food I had with my homemade fresh bread that I made yesterday, the Jesus bread, the holy bread with the kosher salt and the honey. And I had actual, I can't believe it's not butter on it instead of real butter, because real butter can get expensive. And it was delicious adding that on top of it. And then I found these yogurts, and I was looking for yogurt to add to the soup to give it some thickener and stuff to make the lentil soup a classier thing. And then I found these petite pot yogurts, and they had these different flavors. And now I have to use the vanilla flavor in the soup. But I can take these and add my own lemon shots to it. So now I'm dying to try this. And then I was looking for olive oil, extra olive oil, extra expensive Mediterranean and Italian olive oils. And then I'm like, I don't want to pay those prices for bottles that size for olive oil that it's going to take me forever to use up, or use up too fast, and then I'm crying because it's all gone. The nutrients in it are not as valuable as the avocado oil, so I ended up discovering they have a little line of avocado oil, and this is half the price, and it has way more value and benefits listed in here. So people with gastric bypass, VSG, or Roux-en-Y, are on keto diets, you know, this is a really good replacement. The avocado oil, fantastic to give your body all the nutrients it needs, and it tastes good. So what I did, because I didn't buy the olive oil, I went and got myself, because this is what they did to me again. They brought in a new line of green olives with truffle flavor. Now, truffles are expensive. Who can have truffles, afford truffles? So, like, they drive me crazy because they know, like, oh, she's a restaurant, right? And they know I buy stuff, come home and cook with it. So they're always coming up with new stuff to make me spend money in their store. So I got the truffle flavored olives, $2.99. Honestly, that's a good price for that one jar. And so I can put that in the soup itself, cut it up, throw it in my salads, or just learn to eat more of those straight up because our bodies need that. Then I found they had this amazing gut shot stuff. And then they had this, what was it? It was sesame seed spread. Oh my goodness. Anyways, I had to stop. Everything I bought was $38. So I got the spinach, the celery, the kale, the parsley. I got real parsley somewhere. And then I had to replace my powdered parsley. And then I have my soup mix. So this sort of replaces the need to put in vegetable. The tomato and the salsa that the recipe on the package calls for. So I'm going to use some of this vegetable soup mix to replace that salsa request here in the recipe. And I'm looking forward to trying the avocado oil in place of the extra virgin olive oil that they had suggested that I wasn't willing to spend that kind of money on, because everything I got, including my only treat, the only thing I treated myself to because it was on sale for $1.99, tomatoes in the Pepsi, $38 for just this small stuff, because they always nail me with the high-end quality products, right? They're always bringing in new stuff to drive me crazy. So I think I'm going to enjoy making the lentil soup now. It should be good. I'm only going to make a small amount because it's just me. And then I can make two different kinds now because I got kale. So I can have the kale lentil soup and spinach lentil soup. So I mix up the recipes that I found when I was shopping to figure out what I'm missing for ingredients and see what the results are for that. So I just wanted to share what my adventures are like living in a Chinatown, having access to all these remarkable shops. They always have deals, especially with the outside cheap veggie table, which is where I got this stuff from, the cheap section. I would not be able to afford to do this if I was shopping at a regular grocery store. So part of me is like, how am I supposed to move anywhere? How do I live anywhere else? I'd have to go from one Chinatown to another Chinatown, which would be like in Burnaby, Metrotown, or Crystal Mall, so I can have access to this. And I was salivating because they always have these new greens sections, this stuff that they make, that they use in their culture that I don't know enough about, and I'm dying, and I'm like, oh, I need to go to cooking school because I know I could progress and cook and learn to do so much more if I knew more about how to use all that stuff that they have available that is healthy for us and our bodies, that everybody should eat. So that's my thing. I will post some more shorts on the progress of me making the green lentil soup for the first time, and how that goes. And then I got a jar of these little green peas I got before. They're super, super, super healthy again. Just to squish them up and throw them into the green pea, split pea package I bought, because I bought these also from the same store. So I have the option of the split pea, the green pea soup down the road. I'm trying to remember how my grandmother's pea soup was so good. I'm trying to figure out how to make her pea soup. So I have a hunch my grandma used some real peas and blended it in, and then blended in some of the split peas. And then she just had this variation of spices. Now, I was too young. I didn't think about it. I just enjoyed eating her pea soup to ask her what she does right, what she put in it, her recipe. So it's been a long time. I'm not 18 anymore. I have to ask for prayers. Wish me luck on whether I can replace my grandmother's or remake my grandmother's pea soup without knowing what she did. The way I figured out how to do their date squares, shortbread cookies, and tarts and stuff. So I'm thinking I should be able to come up with something that would be something I could feed other people, for money. So yeah, this is me. I'm going to do soup. Keep watching for short videos on it. And I'm going to make a bake-free dessert. I'm going to make, I think, chocolate coconut macaroons for a treat. I haven't made them in gobs of ages. So yeah, peace out for that. I'll show you guys what it's all like on my adventures of cooking ahead. Bye. Oh, yes. France, the Delphor, Saint Delphor, France. Like, they had a whole line of the jams from France, and I wanted to buy, like, all of the jam. It was crazy. They had a black currant. They had this special grape flavor, blackberry mixed fruit. So I started with the strawberry and rhubarb. Then I'm going to go back and I'll get black currant. And then I'll try the grape one, like crazy. then I'm just going to learn to add more olives to my daily diet so I don't have to spend gobs of money on very expensive extra virgin olive oil. And the avocado oil has actually way more benefits in nutrients. So I looked up the recipe to make sure I could use that in place of what's in the lentil soup recipe. So stand by to see the results. If I could set it up that I could have cameras watching while I'm doing all my thing, I would, but I'm in a bachelor suite. I'm only using my Google Pixel phone. That's why I use live videos so much, because I don't have anywhere to store all these vids. Anyways, I'm going to stop babbling about my life. Thanks for watching. Just keep watching the shorts for the progress on the soup stuff and the chocolate coconut macaroons. Thanks, guys. Bye.